Good morning, Starseeds. Isis Maura, Trans Teravan. This is going to be a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascending. As a reminder, these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If the reading does resonate, be sure to hit a like button, send me a comment, let me know what you're thinking. If it does not resonate, be sure to check out your Moon and Ascending signs. Those readings may resonate more with you at this time. Alright, Sagittarius, you know how it is by now. We are doing the Wings of Isis, where we look for what is holding you back from moving forward spiritually at this time, actions that can be taken. Then we will get guidance from the universe and close it off with messages from Isis. Alright, Sagittarius, let's just jump right in, see what's been going on. Just the current issue holding back Sagittarius from moving forward on their path at this time. Biggest issue holding you back at this time, you have the Ten of Swords, which is being mentally overwhelmed. It's Gemini energy. It's a closing off of a mental cycle. Actions can be taken by Sagittarius. Actions to be taken moving forward is the Six of Wands. Okay, that's Leo energy. That's a recognition, celebration. Okay. Let's make the obstacle for Sagittarius moving through these energies. Your biggest obstacle moving through these energies is the King of Swords. Okay, that's the Virgo Aquarius energy. That's someone that's being like very logical. It's like not really having emotion in it. It's like it's black and white. This is what you do to get there, and it's just boom, 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 boom. So your biggest obstacle is going to be trying to like control the situation or have it all be logical and try to do it step by step. But, you know, you have to realize you never know what's actually going to come. It's like different situations pop up and it's going to be you having to react to those. All right, gift or guidance. Gift or guidance from Spirit. You have the Hanged Man, which is being forced to see this from a different perspective, Sagittarius. It's non-movement. It's you kind of being stuck, but it's for a purpose. It's for you to look at this in a different way. Most likely outcome or lesson learned is the Three of Pentacles, which is material work. It's collaborations. It's working with others on a task moving forward. Overall energy, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the Six of Swords, leaving mental conflict and moving towards calmer waters. Okay, Sagittarius, major arcanas. You have one. You have the Hanged Man, and it's a feeling of being stuck, Sagittarius. Now, the reason you are in this is for you to see this from a different perspective. It's you forced to look at this from every angle. Because it's looking like your biggest issue with this and why you are stuck is because you are keeping it in the mind. It's all logical. And whatever this situation is, it's going to need you to work with others on this to move forward. And with the overall energy, it's you being able to live in the moment, Sagittarius. It's like being comfortable in the moment moving forward. Because it's looking like your main issue holding you back is like overthinking, mental conflict. It's like a burden. And it's you needing to like leave all that and move to calmer waters. Actions to be taken is recognition, celebration for a job well done. It's a victory. Okay, so let's look into the overall energy with the Queen of Pentacles. That's being happy and comfortable in the moment, Sagittarius. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles and the overall energy for Sagittarius. Sagittarius need to know about the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the 2 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, Sagittarius. We have a plane or a helicopter flying over us right now. Sorry about that. Okay, so you have the 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. This speaks of you needing to balance. It's trying to juggle, and it actually being harmful for you, Sagittarius. It's you trying to hold on to this stability and not willing to let it go. But in the end, it's a feeling of being left out in the cold. And perhaps it's you not wanting to accept help or work with others, which is why in your overall outcome and lesson, it's collaboration, working with others. And it's you needing to see this situation from a different perspective, Sagittarius. It's why you are in this hung state and unable to move forward, because you're trying to be happy in the moment, but you're trying to juggle something, and it's looking like you're mental. It's looking like all mental, like you're all in your head. It's all logic. And it's time to close that out and perhaps look at how you actually feel about the situation. What are your passions moving forward? Because it's looking like it's all mind and money, mind and money. Or like physical and mind. So this... Alright, so let's look into the main issue that's holding you back is that 10 of Swords. That's that overthinking, a closing of a cycle. Just being mentally done. Alright. Clarify the 10 of Swords. The main issue holding back Sagittarius moving forward. Okay. 10 of Swords is clarified by the King of Swords, which is in your biggest obstacle to look out for. The 10 of Swords again. Excuse me. And the Queen of Cups. Okay, so that 10 of Swords is in your biggest obstacle. That's keeping it all in the mind, logical. It's kind of being very cutthroat and like not mattering like who gets hurt in the path you're going moving forward. It's as long as you get what you want. So it's you needing to actually be receptive with your emotions, Sagittarius, and actually close out this way of thinking, because it's just overwhelming. It's like you're done with this. And then in the actions to be taken, it's recognition, celebration for a job well done. So perhaps this is actually giving someone else recognition for helping you move forward in some connection. Like you actually got help, or actually asking or accepting help so you could actually move forward and get this celebration. Okay. So let's look into, in the actions taken, that 6 of Wands. Alright, clarify the 6 of Wands and the actions to be taken for Sagittarius moving forward on their path. What does Sagittarius need to know from the 6 of Wands? 6 of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Okay, Sagittarius. Remember when I was saying it's like getting out of the mind and stop being so logical. It's tapping into your emotion and your passions. Now, the Queen of Wands is exactly that. Emotions and passions. Like, she goes after what she wants. She's passionate about it. She's comfortable in it. She likes to have fun and just go with the flow. 9 of Pentacles is your physical financial abundance on your own, and then being able to share that with others. Strength card, Leo energy, taming the beast and being able to tap into that energy when you need it. Now, this also could be you dealing with a Leo. Because in the actions, you have the Six of Wands and the Strength card, which is both Leo energy, Sagittarius. So this could be you trying to deal with a Leo and trying to actually go after your own passions and be happy and stable on your own. Now, in your biggest obstacle moving forward with this, you have that King of Swords, which is also in the main issue, and it's you being mentally done with this and needing to... You could also be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Leo. Because these are showing up pretty heavy right now. Alright, let's see what's going on with this King of Swords. Clarify the King of Swords is the main obstacle for Sagittarius to be aware of. What does the King of Swords need to tell us? Why is he here? King of Swords is clarified by the Six of Wands, which is bringing you back to the action to be taken. The Six of Cups and the Five of Swords. Okay, Sagittarius. So what this is saying is it's you needing to have the strength to be physically and financially stable on your own. And I'm thinking this is you leaving a past connection. Six of Cups represents like past emotions, relationships. It could be your upbringing. It could be family and friends from your childhood. And it's you going back to the actions with that Six of Wands and the recognition and going after your passion and emotions and having the strength to do this. So it's back to this Leo energy and someone from the past, and the Five of Swords is non-communication. It's conflict. It's like going after what you want no matter who gets hurt. And then it's like winning the battle, but like at what cost? You still got the war. So it has something to do with a past connection, Sagittarius. And I'm thinking this is you possibly trying to either move away from that or start something with this connection. Now, in your gift and guidance from Spirit, you have the Hanged Man, which is non-movement. It's seeing this from a different perspective. Clarify the Hanged Man. Gift or guidance from Spirit. The Hanged Man is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Empress. Okay, now the Empress is all queens combined. That's the mother archetype, the caregiver. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles, focus work on a task. The Two of Wands, looking out and seeing the possibilities. So I'm thinking this could have to do with someone who raised you, a mother archetype with the Empress, and you looking back on this and wondering how you're moving forward. Because it's focused work on looking at your options. The Empress, that's also fertility and like rebirth. It's like living in the moment, being comfortable, stable. All right, let's look into this Three of Pentacles in the outcome and lesson, which is collaborations, working with others on a plan, moving forward, communication. Clarify the Three of Pentacles in the outcome and lesson for Sagittarius. What is the Three of Pentacles here for Sagittarius? Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Emperor, the Devil, and the High Priestess. Sagittarius, what is Now the Emperor, that's the father archetype. Devil energy, that's Capricorn. That's feeling trapped, change. It could be addiction, anxiety. It could be obsession, fear. The High Priestess, Cancer energy again. And that's secrets revealed and knowing the way moving forward. It's your intuition. So you got Libra, Gemini, Cancer, a lot heavy Leo, heavy Cancer as well, Taurus, and Aries or Aquarius. So it's you trying to balance something and like with your foundation and feeling left out in the cold and needing to be open and receptive to closing off a cycle and going after your passions so you are stable on your own and you have like recognition of your own and you're self-made and having the strength to push forward. But it's you also going back, someone in the past where there's no communication. And it's got you in a hung state, possibly because maybe you feel you need to close something off. Perhaps you feel you need to close off a cycle from your past of like some devil energy, and maybe they're maybe not giving you the opportunity to have your closure. But if it's something like that, Sagittarius, I would say learn to accept the apology you'll never get. Like, learn forgiveness. That's for you, not them. They're walking around fine. So if this is you trying to close off a cycle with a connection and there not being any communication for you to close this cycle off, I would say learn to accept the apology you'll never get. Because it's like you moving on for you. Like, forget that. Like, you don't need like their explanation, their forgiveness. You don't need to know why. It's you just moving on. All right, let's get in the bottom of the deck. You had that Six of Swords, like leaving mental conflict and moving forward. Bottom of the first deck, the King of Wands, that's taking action on your passions. All right, let's see what kind of advice we got for Sagittarius moving forward through these energies on their path. It's looking like you needing to have the strength, Sagittarius, to just move forward from it, because it's looking like there's no communication, and if there is, it's like, it's not communication, it's more like wanting to be heard. It's like each person just yelling at each other and nothing getting accomplished. And it's like, if you're trying to move forward from this connection, just move away from it. Just like forgive and forget. Well, don't forget. It's forgive, learn, move forward. All right, let's see what advice we got from the universe for Sagittarius. Advice for Sagittarius moving forward through these energies. What does Sagittarius need to know to get back on their path? Okay, advice moving forward. You have the Justice card, the Knight of Cups, and the Three of Swords. Okay, Sagittarius, this speaks of a message of emotion and heartbreak. And it's time for balance, Sagittarius. It's your karmic income tax check. Once what you get out, you put back. It's time to pay the piper. So it's a balancing of everything that has gone on and it balancing out for the collective at where it's supposed to be. Justice lies on the eyes of morality. So it's you actually, it's just letting go and forgiving this and balancing yourself out, Sagittarius, because it's looking like in the past, with whatever this connection is, it was just mental conflict and you just being done with this. It's like lying down and letting it be. And then in the actions, you had that strength. It's going after your North Node and having the strength to push forward, Sagittarius. And it's letting go of like past emotions, past relationships and connections. And it's you actually focusing on your new beginning, Sagittarius. It's looking at the options that you have. Because it's you being stuck and it's looking at this situation. Where can you go from here, Sagittarius? What's going to be for the better of your good? Because it's needing to leave this devil energy in the past and actually tap into your intuition again and stepping into your power with the Emperor and having the plan moving forward. Bottom of the deck, the Four of Pentacles. Again, it's your stability. It's like whatever this past is, if you look at the Four of Pentacles, it's like this past connection you thought was keeping you stable was actually hurting you trying to hold on to this. But now closing off and leaving this, it's you coming into your own stability and being balanced, centered, and grounded, Sagittarius. Okay. Let's close this off with messages and guidance from Isis. Let's see what Isis has for Sagittarius moving forward on their path. Call upon Isis to please watch over Sagittarius with unconditional love. Please guide these messages with our unconditional trust. Please watch over Sagittarius on their path of spiritual growth. Thank you, Isis. We appreciate you. Alright, ooh, that was quick. The Serpent of Fire, Priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood. Okay. Okay, Sagittarius. The serpent headpiece of Isis represents the inner fire serpent of Kundalini as it rises in accordance with spiritual growth and empowerment. This happens when the time is right and we are ready. It is important to realize that as your inner energy and power is growing now, you will need to get used to new levels of strength. This means that you will need to adjust your sense of your own abilities to meet your new levels of energetic empowerment. You will need to realize you are capable of more than you previously were, and also you may need to temper your behavior to take into account the greater power and effect of your words, thoughts, and actions. When you grow stronger, your words, thoughts, and actions and intentions gather potency, more so than before. Your responsibility for what you put out into the world grows as well. In the same way that a drop of water causes less movement than a tsunami, your emotions and words will have a bigger effect because the energy behind them. Your Serpent of Fire is awakening, Sagittarius. Isis can help you manage this process so that what you put out into the world comes from a place of wisdom and love, service and compassion, healing and awareness. One of the first lessons this card offers is the recognition of your power. It is perilous to underestimate your spiritual power, as you can unintentionally create harm by not realizing that your action and words have an effect on the world around you, and the effect of these actions and words come back to you multiplied as karmic return. That justice card, karmic justice, what you put out, you get back. Serpent of Fire calls you to become aware of your power by having an open and curious awareness and noticing with detachment and clear perception the signs of confirmation that you do have an effect upon your surroundings. You can change, then manage your power with greater wisdom. If you have pulled the oracle, then you must be particularly careful with your thoughts, asking that any negative thoughts be cleared when you catch yourself thinking in such a way, Sagittarius. Your mind has a lot of power, and sending negative or vengeful thoughts towards another, even if just in a rash moment of anger, can be harmful to them. Also, I've always said, like, what you get out, you put back, as above, so below. So what you put out, you also get in return. If you're putting out negative energy, it's what you're going to attract. If you catch yourself doing this, it is extremely wise to go into your heart and apologize to them and send them love, even if it is just someone walking down the street or driving a car, and the entire process happens in only a matter of seconds. This is something you could even do yourself. Like, I've done this, like, driving, and it's like, perhaps you get cut off or someone doesn't do a signal and you start swearing. It's like, you mother, it's like, what the hell's wrong with you? And then you just take a breath and you're like, I'm sorry, that doesn't really help the situation. Who knows? Maybe they were in a rush. Maybe they weren't paying attention. Why am I reacting to this? The second lesson of the Oracle of the Serpent is to trust in the process of the inner fire and what is being burned away. Just as the serpent sheds a skin to reveal itself anew, there are changes happening inside of you, and some old entities, beliefs about yourself and others, old habits or patterns of behavior that will not survive the growth into the new expression of you. Whilst you will likely be happy to let these go, there can be uncertainty and a sense of not knowing who you are anymore as you transition between the old and new expression of yourself. This is what I say about, like, when you have something that if you have held on for so long, it kind of becomes a part of you. And once you actually heal and cut that away, it's like needing to find your identity again, because a part of you is missing and it's you needing to fill that with something else. This is a sign that you are growing in a profound way, and rather than something to be avoided, it can be embraced as confirmation of this growth. Lady Isis, priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood, understands that in the growth of spiritual power, old forms are burned away to allow for a new life to emerge. It is safe to trust that any endings or discomfort as the familiar begins to make way for the unfamiliar in your life now are signs of your growth and are to be celebrated. So this is what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, be sure to hit a like button, send me a comment, let me know what you're thinking. Also, be sure to subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you are notified when I post your next reading. Love and light, Sagittarius. Have a good one. Bye.